Good morning, everyone. We will now start our ceremony. Okay, so hello, everyone. My name is P. Renada. I'm Rappler's Head of Community, your host for today. We are at a very momentous event, the Memorandum of Understanding signing between Rappler and the Office of Civil Defense for Disaster Cooperation. So this is a very important event for Rappler as journalists, and it's a newsroom that has long covered disasters and climate change. We are really keen to work with the government so that we can have better disaster management and better crisis communication for citizens and for all sectors. So we're really, really happy to be here. I'm so honored to have been part of the behind the scenes to make this possible. And I'm really, really happy also that the Office of Civil Defense has welcomed us to their home and has graciously hosted this event. So thank you so much. We are in the middle of a typhoon and a volcanic eruption, so this MOU signing could not have come at a better time. So without further ado, we will start the ceremony with some opening remarks from our two top leaders in this ceremony. So we will start. We would like to call on Office of Civil Defense Administrator Ariel Nepomuceno for his welcoming remarks.
Good morning. Thank you, Ms. Pia. Good morning, Ma'am Glenda. Una-una, papasalamat ako, of course, with Rappler. I'm personally, we are all excited with this because, as I mentioned, ang nangangailangan ng tulong with our challenging mission is OCD. So this is a big favor being given to us by Rappler because our job is truly a 24/7 job, and our mission is managing natural and human-induced calamities. The task is huge, and we need help. I will explain kung bakit malaking tulong sa amin ito. Ang inaasahan namin na among other things, we understand that there are other things that we can do, like helping us during typhoons and calamities in sharing informations on the alert systems, etc. But for me, the biggest challenge that we're facing, and that's where Rappler can come in, is on how can we really catch the attention of the would-be victims who themselves are not really aware of the danger that we are constantly facing every day. In the last survey that I saw, it's an SWS survey last March, wherein they rank what are the top of mind concerns or issues that Filipinos have. Of course, understandable, yung unang tatlo dyan are gut issues. Inflation, ibig sabihin, yung pagmamahal, pag-angat ng presyo ng bilihin, hanap buhay, and so on and so forth, hanggang OFWs, no? Yung bandang gitna, dun sa survey, understandable yan, criminality, peace and order, West Philippine Sea, di ba? Nasa bandang dulo, ang climate change at calamities. Samantalang, napaka-importante, no? So this is the big challenge that we want to get help from you in addressing. Dahil mahirap kausapin yung hindi sila talaga mulat doon sa talagang sitwasyon natin. Maaaring may kadahilanan yun. Una-una, kung ako man yung nagigipit, remember, the most vulnerable sector or communities are those in the so-called classes C, D, and E. Anyway, opening remarks lang ito, but baka kasi wala akong chance to more elaborately discuss this lang. Para lang ma-contextualize natin. So, those who are in the most vulnerable sectors, maintindihan natin, to put it bluntly, kahit malaman ko kung ako yan, yung pagiging peligro o yung delikado ka sa lindol, sa baha, na lagi naman natin dinadanas. Kung mamamatay naman ako in the future, kailangan mabuhay muna ako ngayon. That's why the gut issues are more relevant and more urgent. Naintindihan natin yun. However, the job of the OCD is to, instead of that, is to create an environment where this can be given importance, due importance. So communications and strategic communications, issue talaga to. And we would like to depend and be a partner of those who are in the position to help us with this, call it problem. It's a communications issue that we want to address. Again, the would-be victims are themselves not as aware of the danger that we're facing every day. In fact, every second. So this is not the time to discuss all those hazards, but offhand, nandyan ang lindol, nandyan yung habagat, is now part of the new normal. Yung typhoons, praktisado na tayo dati, pero yung behavior ng habagat ngayon is a going concern undertaking that we're doing with Pag-asa, DOST, and even T-Bonds and DNR. Pag diniscuss natin yung tungkol sa lindol, which will take maybe 30 minutes, makikita natin na talagang dapat tayong magtulong-tulong. So again, we need the help of Rappler, and hopefully through you, we will also be assisted by the other media outlets. Rappler is a respected institution, especially in the digital media, and the world is now going more digital, and in fact, more digital than traditional, and Rappler is in the lead pack. So we need your help. This is a favor being done for us for us to do our job better. So salamat, ma'am, for your willingness to help us.
Thank you so much, Yusek Nepomuceno. And yes, Rappler is one with you in the goal to create better awareness on disaster response and other crisis communications. So next we will hear from Rappler Executive Editor Glenda and Gloria, who will speak about Project Agos, of which this MOU is a part.
Hi, thank you, Pia. Thank you, Undersecretary Nepomuceno, Director Agnier, Assistant Secretary, and all the staff and personnel of the Office of Civil Defense. Actually, we're so glad to be back. I don't know if it's known to a lot of you, but before the previous administration, OCD was really our second home and each time a major disaster struck. As a partner of OCD for Project Agos from 2013 to 2016, we at Rappler deployed our social media and community staff here to work with OCD and other government agencies related to you and in coordination with you. We mapped what needed attention, both for relief and rescue operations. So those were really good times of collaboration and cooperation. And it was really for, as you said, a shared common goal, which is really to use information, public awareness, and technology to help mitigate risk. Kasi yun ang mahalaga talaga, yung mitigation. And so as a media organization whose mission is to write stories that build communities of action, we have always believed in and really pushed for meaningful partnerships with other sectors around values and principles that are really shared universally din naman. So it's whether that is protecting the environment, mitigating the impact of climate change, or even calling for free and honest elections and fighting disinformation, especially in this age of disaster. Every time na may bagyo, meron ding fake news na lumalabas tungkol dyan at dagdag sa problema natin lahat, hindi ba? So, ito yung renewed partnership with the OCD will allow us to share resources, share information, to utilize technology. And as you mentioned, Rappler is at the lead of digital media, and then to protect vulnerable areas and to build resilient communities through our journalism. So, yon, masaya kami na nandito uli kami because true and meaningful partnerships are really built on trust And it is when there's trust between us that we get better in what we do. And so thank you again for this partnership, and we look forward to a very meaningful one. Thank you.
We'll now proceed with the MOU signing. So on the side of Office of Civil Defense, the signatory will be Undersecretary Ariel Nepomuceno, and it will be witnessed by Director Cesar N. Agnier Jr. from the Capacity Building and Disaster Preparedness Service of the OCD. On Rappler side, Executive Editor Glenda and Gloria will be signing, and the witness for Rappler will be myself, P. Renada, Head of Community. We'd like to ask the OCD staff to assist our signatories. Thank you. Right, so that ends our ceremonial signing. Ay, sorry. Okay. So we will hit the ground running with a meeting right after the ceremony. So in the third floor of this building. So ayan, so no time to lose. We need to, after signing, magplano tayo and get our workflows aligned. So once again, thank you so much for being part of our ceremony. This is being live streamed on Rappler. And so we are very, very happy again, once again, to be part of this and to do some work together for the greater good, for disaster response. Many thank yous.